What up, everybody? Joe Torre here. Man up and bear down. We're going to talk about some football. And I know I got a lot of new fans. You guys love bashing on me, talk trash about me, but you know you love it. I'm the person you love to hate and hate to love from Chicago, ready to break some knowledge down to you guys. Now, it's only week 7 in the NFC North Division, yet everybody thinks already that Green Bay has it. How? We've already talked about this. Now, everybody that's going to be on this video is like, oh, what about that 24-14 loss last week? That game was at 17-14. The rookie came back. Did he play bad offense most of the quarters until the end? It's more play calling. You guys keep talking about it. At least we have a future in a quarterback. You guys got Jordan Love. When Aaron Rodgers leaves this year and goes to another team, you guys are going to be crying. So anyways, but here's the thing. Here's the reason why I believe we're still going to run the king. We're still going to be the kings of the North. We're still going to take over the division. Right now, I will say this, though. The Vikings team is a little bit of a sleeper. No one's really paying attention to them, but they're not doing that bad. Kirk Cousins got better numbers than all the quarterbacks in the NFC North. If the defense is doing pretty good, but at the end of the day, for some reason, they must have a hex on them. They're just destined to lose, man. But here's the reason why I believe that we're still going to win the division, and here's the reason why I believe we're going to win this game on Sunday, because all of you all talking, and you here's what I think is funny. All the Green Bay fans are more worried about us getting our ass whooped by Tampa Bay than they're actually worried about possibly losing to the Washington football team this week. Now, it's probably not going to happen. I'm predicting that score to be 27-20. I predict that the Detroit Lions are going to lose 30-17. But we'll see. And I predict that it's going to be a closer game than everybody thinks for Tampa Bay. It's going to be probably 24-20. And I'm going to break down why. Now, for any of you guys that forgot what happened to Tampa Bay last year, now I know what people say, well, we were at home and we weren't supposed to win that game either. And we won that game with Nick Foles. Now, we all know that Nick Foles is the only quarterback that freaking Tom Brady hasn't beat. So there's a lot of jokes put Foles in, right? But here's the thing that we're not paying attention to when it comes to Tampa Bay. First of all, we already know their injuries. The only injuries that we have as of right now is Akeem Hicks. He's out. I know that it's possible that Quinn's out because of COVID. But other than that, everybody else is probably in. Now, there's Mack with a foot injury and Robinson with an ankle injury. Robinson hasn't done much anyway, so if he's out, that means other people have to step up. I think we're going to have there's going to be a lot of action with tight ends this game. I believe since Tampa Bay is number 1 in running, we're going to have to air it out. We're going to have to throw it. And from what I'm watching, Tampa Bay's corners are really not that good. And we'll talk a little bit about that. So Tampa Bay right now is number 4 in the league for touchdowns allowed, which means that all we got to do is get into the red zone and we're scoring, baby. We are in, right? The only thing that they're really good at overall when it comes to their defense is the run game. That's it. And if our run game gets shut down for some reason, which I still believe I know that Damian Williams is back in, right? So he's going to probably start on Sunday, and between him and Herbert, they're definitely getting over 100 yards for sure, all day. Even if they do little pitch passes, we're doing it, right? So anyways, Green Bay is number 7th in touchdowns allowed. This is why I believe they're not going to make it very far. Once I break down your guys' schedule, you guys have the harder schedule than the Chicago Bears. We can get a lot of dubs in the next couple of weeks. You guys have the harder schedule than both of us, right? Even Vikings, you have a harder schedule than the Chicago Bears at this point. But let's talk about it. Tampa Bay is they allow the most completions in the league. That means everybody's making passes on them. Nobody's getting shut down when it comes to the pass game. So if you shut down the run game and force the kid to throw, he's going to throw all over you guys, even if it's little passes. And one thing I want to see the kid do this weekend, I want to see Fields is run more. If you got pressure, man, run, boy, run, because you can run. And here's the thing. This is a crazy thing. Even though Tampa Bay's number 1 in defense, they're number 4th in allowing points. They're the number 1 in completions, meaning they let everybody complete on them, and they don't stop anybody when it comes to the pass game. So, but let's talk about that. I believe it's going to be a close game with Tampa, and right now, for all you guys that think, Vegas has got it for 12, yeah, because everybody's betting on Tampa. Everybody, just like everybody bet on Green Bay last week. Who do you think Vegas wants? Do they want Chicago Bear money, or do they want Tampa Bay money? For anybody that's putting money on Brady, they want your money. They want us to cover. They want us to win that game. They want the 95%, probably 96% betting against us. They want us to win because they get rich and y'all go broke. So anyway, let's talk about the schedule. Right now, you guys, the easiest probably game that you guys are gonna play at Green Bay is the game that you're coming up this Sunday, which is the Washington football team. And wouldn't it be sad to see you guys lose to such a horrible team and at home? And here's the reason why your schedule's harder. Your next game after is Cardinals away. That's a loss. Your next game is the Chiefs away. That's a loss. Your probably next win is going to be Seahawks because you're at home and they don't have freaking your man. Why am I forgetting the guy's name? Anyways, doesn't matter. Broken figure. All right, so anyway, next, Vikings. You're away, but again, I still believe I'm telling you, I honestly believe Vikings are going to sweep you guys. They're going to win, beat you at home and beat you away at their home and at your home, right? The next game, Rams. Even though it's at home, the Rams, you guys are going to lose to the Rams. Even if it's a close game, you're losing that. You're losing that, right? Tell me I'm wrong. The Bears. If you guys don't believe that the Bears right now are a little heated by what Aaron Rodgers said, saying he owns them, and by Tampa Bay, by Tom actually throwing more salt on it and more fire, you don't think they're going to want to go after Tom Brady for even putting his nose in the business? Oh, you better believe they're going to come after him. They're going to want to put a lot of pressure on him. And don't you think for 1 second that the Chicago Bears, that D-line is not going to come after Rodgers on December 12th. You got to be insane. I'm thinking that game's going to be about 5, maybe 6 sacks on that game and just shut them down completely. Bunch of picks, maybe even a pick 6, right? Maybe throw him on the floor and get him to fumble. Either way, that's a loss right there. Next game, Ravens at Ravens home. That's a loss. You guys ain't going to beat Ravens at home, right? Lamar Jackson's going to run all over you guys' sorry-ass run defense. Come on. The Browns, I'm giving you that win. And that's assuming, that's at your home, but that's assuming Mayfield's out. But, hey, if Baker comes back, that might be another loss. But I'm giving you guys the win on that one. I'm giving you guys the Vikings win at home, even though I kind of believe they're going to sweep you. I really do. I believe you guys are going to lose that game too. And, of course, you're going to beat the Lions. Anybody can beat the Lions, so that's not really good. So let's look at our schedule. Let's look at the Chicago Bears schedule. The only games that I think are questionable probably would be Tampa, Ravens, and Cardinals. But here's the thing. Here's why I think we can still win those games, because all 3 of those games, or 2 of the games, are at home. So Ravens got to come here, so do the Cardinals. And you guys know what we did a couple years back to the Cardinals. We know who we thought you were, and we let them off the hook. Oh, they're going to let us off the hook, and we're probably going to dominate that game. So you got the Tampa game, which is questionable, but you guys think it's going to happen. But after I broke down the stats, we very easily can win that game. I don't know why anybody thinks that. We're always the underdogs. So anybody that says, oh, you guys are going to get trapped, you guys are going to get your ass whooped, blah, blah, we're always the underdogs. When are we ever favored, right? We're never favored. So I don't pay attention to that crap. I don't pay attention to the people that talk online. I don't pay attention to Vegas odds because remember, Vegas is a business. They want you to lose. They don't want you to win. The next game we have is at home 49ers. We got that game. Tell me we don't. The next game is away at the Steelers. We got that game. The next game, Ravens at home. Again, questionable. Probably close, but we can definitely get that dub, right? But even if then, even if I say the questionable is 3 losses, the rest of these we can win all day. The next one is the Cardinals come to our home. We beat them before. We could definitely beat them again. And one thing for sure, it's going to be a good game, but that's at our home, and chances are we could win that game. So pay attention now. Packers. Oh, we definitely stopping the Packers December 12th, man. After that comment, the own it, they're going to prove a point. They're going to want to prove a point to you. Next, Vikings at our home. Dub. Come on. Seahawks away. Most likely you're not going to have your boy there, so we're going to win that game. Russell Wilson's not going to be there. Next one, Giants, right? Win. Easy, bro. At home. And the last one is Vikings away. We have the easier schedule. If I just broke down what I just said, I don't care who you are, whether you're a Bears fan or you're a Green Bay fan, you know what I just said is correct. You know that what I'm saying is very well possible, right? Even if we lose 3 of those games, the rest dubs, we take over the division. From what I see on your guys' schedule, you're going to get at least 6 losses coming up. 6 losses, because most of your hard games, most of the teams that are damn good, you got to go into their territory and take the dub. Not going to happen. So, talk all the trash you want. Pay attention. Bears beat Tampa 24-20. Green Bay takes a win this week, 27-20. And the Rams beat Detroit at home 30-17. Bear down and man up.